Hey, quite a few things happened today. I was actually spending the whole day with God. I ended up driving around and just stopping at all these beautiful little boat ramps and stuff down here on the Gold Coast and that. Absolutely gorgeous, and just spending time. Today was me and, Dad and I time. So off we went, and he took me to this boat ramp. Very secluded, there's no one. It's more of a residential one. And I noticed there was this seagull, and the seagull itself had this long string sort of wound around it, a fishing line. And I thought, oh no, it must be caught on its paw. When I looked again, I could see the fishing line made its way all the way to its beak, and lo and behold, there was a hook in this poor bird's mouth, in its beak, should I say, sitting there. And I was like, yo, you're joking. And there were these two crows hanging around, like filthy little things, man. Like they were just like making their noise, but they were like adamant to get to this bird. And because I was now sort of in the vicinity, the crows started going me to chase me away. And I'm like, they can see the hook, they can see the weakness, they can see what's coming, And so I chased the crows away because I'm like, man, I love animals. I got a bit of a sweet spot for them. And in my mind, I'm trying to like, how am I going to get this bird now? Catch it. And so I go to my ute and I get some nuts. I always carry bags of nuts for snacks and whatever, and seeds. And I throw it down, and the thing comes closer, and I'm like, okay, you can see we're buds now. We're like, yo, how's it going, bro? Come over here. I'll take the hook out. Happy days. Well, it didn't work like that. I sat for about an hour and trying to win this thing's confidence. Like, onlookers must have looked at me going like, what is wrong with this oak? He's like, does he think he's the Birdman? But anyways. And it really touched my heart where this hook was caught in its mouth, and it was like half a meter away from me at one stage, but it wouldn't come closer. Farewell, me wanting to help it, to remove this hook, to set it free. And on the other end, I had to chase his crows away again. And they kind of got a bit boisterous with me. I'm like, far out, bro, I'm a little bit bigger than you. You're a muck about here. And I managed to get them to get away. And it's almost like this seagull was wanting me to remove the hook, but was afraid of me. And the sad thing is I couldn't get close to it. And eventually I thought, okay, animal rescue, I give them a call. The lady's like, look, we're going to have to, send someone to catch the thing. I was like, that'll be great. And as I'm on the phone, lo and behold, the seagull gets up and leaves. It flies away. And I'm like, oh, well, there it goes. I'd done my best. Got in the ute and I said, Lord, what happened there? Because that seemed very sort of coincidental that I was led to the certain area at the certain time, and then suddenly this was happening right in front of me, and it was a hook. And I've been talking about a hook with lust. And God said to me, I'm going to meet many people that's going to have a hook in their mouth, but not all of them want the hook taken out. They're afraid of the unknown, or they've become comfortable with the hook in their mouth. The other thing that he spoke to me about is, did you see the other two ravens, the crows? I mean, these things were massive, and they were like hectic, man. He said to me, that's what the enemy does. When it sees you've got a hook in its mouth, it hangs around, and they come for you, and they torment you. And that's what these birds were doing to this little thing, this little fluff ball, tormenting it. I was just quite sort of interesting to witness this. And again, the bird got up and flew away, and there's nothing I can do about it. And, I'm in the ute and off I'm going now. Did I waste my time? I don't think so, because I learned a lesson in it, preparing me for, when I do talk to people, some of them are just going to go, Stan, you're crazy, or, I'm not interested, I'm going to move on and all that. To not take it personal, because, again, I was very comfortable with a couple of hooks in my mouth back in the day. And I would turn to them, whether it be alcohol or drugs or, you know, these things. And I allowed them to be there. So people tried to help me, but I flapped my wings and flew away. I was like, whatever, it's my choice. So it was quite an interesting one, that one. Yeah, I'll attach it. Managed to take a photo of the poor thing. Shame, eh? And I'll show you guys. I'll put it on after this video. So yeah, just interesting. All right, see ya.